So, Monday, after the 4th, Boy Wonder calls off. The guy that quit, or doesn't quit, but he calls off quite a lot. And so the backstory is Thursday, the office was closed for 4th of July. Some of us worked Friday. I worked Friday, running someone else's load because they wanted Friday off. Because I sent a company email out saying we were closed. I'm sure people misread it. Well, yada, yada, yada. Well, he worked and ran roll off that Friday. Well, Monday, he calls off. So immediately, me and the other drivers are like, yeah, he's gonna lie. We know him. We know him. No one believes him at all. Not even the office. But yet the office lets him get away with it. I don't understand why. Apparently our office is must be that desperate to keep drivers. Because I remember years ago when I was running legal on my paper logs, I got wrote up for being somewhere it's like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I remember that. I was pissed. I almost quit over that. Now you can't do that with electronic logs now, but I remember that. This dickhead calls off. So that pissed off the dispatcher. And his reasoning is his back hurts. Now my back hurts all the time when I come into work. I've been going to chiropractor for many, many, many years because I fell off my dump bucket. Hell, I even walked around and worked for about 2.5 years with a ripped tendon in my ankle before I even got it fixed. Anyhow, so it turns out he's Facebook friends with one of the co-workers. And apparently he went four-wheeling Sunday. And he was at a Texas steakhouse like, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So the theory is he got home late and just didn't want to go to work. You can't do that in this industry. It's co-responsibility. And this kid does not have it at all. So Tuesday comes by, Tuesday morning. He calls in. And let me explain to you how bad his lying is. He calls in with his voice like he's got a cold or something stupid. Like, okay. Well, he says, oh, the best part of this too. Now, mind you, he called off. And he has a bunch of work to do. He called us on the way to work at like 8:30. So he didn't even get down here. We usually start 3, 4, 5 in the morning. He was not even at work when he was coming in at 8:30. And then he said, oh, I'm going to go to the doctor at 5:30. So not only did he come in late, but because I know the office would find him work to keep him out, he's going to go home at 5:30. So he has no intentions of working a 12-hour shift at all. So he says something to the effect that he had x-rays done Monday. Like, he went to the doctor Monday. Had x-rays done Monday, and he's waiting on results. And so we started asking questions. You mean MRI? No, x-rays. Okay. Well, I know he's been going to a chiropractor because he talked about it. Now, my experience, and maybe it's possible, but I find it highly unlikely. All that stuff is digital, right? It's produced within seconds usually, and even if they still have the film, which I've been to a chiropractor that's old school, they develop it there and look at it. Like, they can't see a whole lot except for the bone structures and your discs, okay? And the way he's talking about is an MRI. So the other coworker's like, "Whoa, what's your doctor's name?" Well, he didn't know his doctor's name, which is possible. But sometimes I don't remember doctors' names, but so we started asking him different questions because, we don't believe him. He said he was going to put on a work comp claim. I'm like, really? A work comp claim? Yeah, he said from his previous job. I was like, oh, well, how old is your claim? 8 months old. And now that I think about it, it's been over a year. Yeah, because he's been here at least a year. I think. Food for thought, that's the next question. So anyways, you don't think that you're going to do something with this claim 8 months later that you had no problems and the company's not going to fight it? Any new charges? So anyways, he's like, yeah, they're going to relook at my MRI, see anything changed. And I'm like, how's anything changed? It's an 8-month-old MRI. And I think they're only good for so many months. I don't think 8 months is going to make them stay good. If anything changed, you get another MRI. This is the stuff that I deal with. Okay? Because if he's re-injured or injured, they're going to want another MRI. They're not going to look at an old MRI when he's been fine. Right? So anyways, he gets on the phone and, we call him out on it. I don't know why he thinks, if he can't lie to us, why is he thinking he can lie to the office? At one point on the phone, because I yelled at him from using the crappy headpiece that whistles in your ear, he got another headset that works fine, and he didn't work, so why would it be dead or something? But he grabs his old headset and he knows not to call us with it because we hate it that goddamn much, and I'm fucking yelling at him for calling us with it. I'm gonna say about 15 minutes I yelled at him for it. Anyhow, at one point I said, you know no one believes you, right? And he hangs up. He calls back a couple hours later. I don't understand this guy. I really don't. I don't think any of us like us. I think maybe Tyson likes him, but me and the other guy, because we're always on a 3-4-way call. I don't know why he keeps calling us. I really don't. I stopped answering his calls long ago because I just don't want to talk to him. And he's 27 years old, and he doesn't know what a scrotum is. Maybe I give him the benefit of the doubt that he wants attention or something, but this is what our country's coming to. So I don't know, I'm kind of debating about pulling the seniority card on taking his work, because we got important accounts we can't lose. Good accounts. Pays very well, and he's just dicking off. The truck driving is not for him. I want you people to realize that truck driving is a long job and it requires responsibility and people to show up. Not rolling in at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now when these steel mills close at 2:30, 4:30. You know, these factories spitting off turnings into a box. That box gets full. It needs pulled. They can't pull it. They need us to pull it. Then what happens? The factory shuts down, or they just keep filling the box, and now you got a mess. So you people that want to be truck drivers, you need to decide. Do you want to flip burgers for 4-hour shifts and so you go home and dick off, or do you want to actually work? That I think this is the point of this video. Because if you want to work, yeah, go get your CDL, put your time in, come down and work. If you don't want to work, don't waste your goddamn time. Because you know what happens? People like me, other people that's been in here, and we've been doing this for about 10, 15, 20 plus years. And you got some little snot nose over here who got a driving school, and I know he's left other companies on bad terms, clearly. Doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to put the time in. I don't know if it's entitlement. I don't know if he's stupid. You know? That says a lot about this guy's character, too. You know, this isn't just a job. It requires responsibility, and this guy's not responsible at all. And I hate to say this, but the more I want to talk to him, I really hope that if he ever raises a child, that his woman has been impregnated by another woman or another man, so his bloodline stops. That's how much. That's how I feel right now about him, because he's that bad. In fact, when I see these riots on videos, these little, the Black Lives Matter riots that I'm seeing, not protests, but I see these little skinny white dudes. You know who I see in those videos? I see that coworker in that mix. He's that generation. He's that person I'm seeing running around. Let me tell you, that's scary. I was telling one coworker all that, and he thought it was funny. Like, dude, I'm freaking serious. Every time I see these videos, I see that little pipsqueak burning down a building, running around. So, just my thoughts and feelings right now. Please hit subscribe or something. Pretty please. Share our thoughts. Have a good day.